I'm the teacher.
I can get a picture?
I'm the teacher.
Can I squeeze you?
Hey, teacher. Yeah, I'm the man.
Hey, you need hear my vibes cartel just said to the lady. Anyways, if you never hear, just rewind the video and watch it again. People, we are back with another video. So in this video, People Vibes Cartel talks about his time spent in prison, his sickness, and getting married to SIDEM this year. People need to stay tuned and listen to everything my Vibes Cartel have to say. Alright?
Did you meet your current fiance when you were away as well?
Yeah, 2015, July 25th. Never forget.
Tell us the story of how you met your fiance.
I mean, she was, I just saw, well, in prison, I had my Instagram. Sorry, I have a cold.
And you were fairly active on your Instagram.
Yes, yes, very active. Very active. And, you know what I mean, I was scrolling through my comments because one thing with prison you have is time.
Right.
So I'm reading comments and going through, and then I saw that this girl always liked my pictures. You know what I mean? Out of curiosity, jumped on her page, looked at them. I mean, I'm like, whoa, she looks nice. And, you know what I mean? At the time, like I said, I was going through a lot with my then woman, still my baby mom though, but my then woman, because you know when you're in prison, stuff happens.
Of course.
You know what I mean? People drift apart. It's natural.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, and then I just jumped in her DMs, started talking to her. Then she confessed that she was looking for me, but because a lot of Vibes Cartel pages out there, she jumped on my baby mom's page, which is another baby mom, and that's how she found me. So, yes.
She was doing the work.
Yeah, she was doing the work. Stalking. What?
And more kids on the way for Vibes Cartel?
Definitely. I need some Turkish children.
It's time.
Yes,
Time for some Turkish children.
Yes, I need some kids to talk to me that I don't understand. I'm like, what are you saying? Yeah, so I smoke less, I drink less now. The only thing I do more is sex and some...
That's okay.
Okay.
That's
good.
healthy.
Right?
We need these Turkish children popping
Yes. Tamam.
Yeah,
That's my Turkish word.
Vibes. A lot of convo obviously was made when you was bleaching and you know all of this. Now that's not your thing anymore.
No. Fully melanated.
Was it? Have you examined your like at that time? Have you ever had a chance to look at what you was going through and why you wanted to do that?
I mean, in hindsight, I think it definitely had to do with self-love. But on the other hand, while I was doing it, my mind wasn't telling me that. My mind was telling me, oh, I'm doing this to show my tattoos because I got a lot of tattoos, blah, blah, blah. But looking back, I think it was just, as a black man, sometimes you have those issues. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I would never bleach again, though.
I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah.
I appreciate because there's a lot, you know, when you travel the globe, and not just black people, right? Like when you get to Korea and these other places where lightning cream, being lighter, is like a thing, and it's heartbreaking. Like it's heartbreaking.
One thing that a lot of us were taken back is when we learned that you were going through Graves' disease.
I still am.
Can you tell us a little bit about it? Because for a lot of us, we were like, "What is that?"
Yeah, it's I think it affects the glands right here.
Yeah.
So the thyroid glands, and it makes it go berserk because you know it controls a lot of bodily functions like your sweating, trembling, a lot of stuff. Sometimes it makes my eyes puffy. You know what I mean? Initially, I used to lose a lot of weight, too, because it makes you sweat. Plus, I was in a dungeon. We didn't even have toilets. We had to shit in a bucket. You see, when Lisa Evers broke that news, then they installed a toilet in my cell.
Wow.
Crazy work, right? Yeah. So, yeah, man. So I was going through Graves' disease while in prison, while fighting for my life, my freedom.
Yeah.
Like I said, keeping my family together, because people were depending on me.
Of course.
So I couldn't be weak, so... You know what I mean? That's what I say, man. God is the greatest. Man.
How do you go about...
You managed to put out a lot of music while you were, quote-unquote, gone.
Yes, sir.
The music came, including Fever, which is one of your all-time biggest records.
Yes, sir. It is. In my cell, we have, like, the mattress.
Okay.
So you have to kneel down on the bunk bed, which is concrete, put the mattress in front of you, wrap it over your head, right? So I have two phones. One of the phones, a head plug, earplug is in it.
Yes,
so that plays the beat. And then the other phone records the vocals a cappella. So I'm on the beat, but it's going in a cappella, so
and you're
you can
using the mattress to
As a sound.
sound. Yeah. And then I got the other prisoners outside looking if the officers are coming. So I'm like recording like this. Fever. Looking at the sky. Next line. Look again. So, but I mean, now I'm laughing. Then it was stressful as hell.
Of course.
You know, but it had to be done. I'm all about positivity right now. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I've been given a new lease on life, and I'm not going to waste that time.
Right.
I'm not going to take it for granted, you know?
That's why you got two
Play a
watches.
fool. Exactly. So you even said about overcoming, like, I think my story inspired a lot of people, you know? Yeah. You can overcome. Because, you know, come is good.
All right.
All right. Cartel, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up, Vybz Cartel.
Why are you looking for? Vybz Cartel.
What do you have those calls started or to collaborate for you with those artists?
I've been collaborated with them. Me and Wizkid have one of the biggest songs in dancehall. That was done while I was in prison.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah,
I meant
since I came out, I spoke to all of them. We have one that a new collab with me and Wizkid coming out soon. I don't think you got the rhythm from Burna Boy yet. Not yet, but I spoke to all three of them: Davido, Wizkid, Burna. Since I came out, we vibes. And,
What else is on the bucket list? So we know do shows, make babies, have a good time,
Get married.
get married,
Keep exercising.
Keep
Keep
staying
grades.
healthy, staying
Keep the
healthy.
grades in order.
it's a pleasure to be here.
So give us a sense of why you decided to revisit Viking, because this initially came out in 2015.
Yes,
what
ma'am.
made you decide, you know what, I'm gonna jazz that up a bit?
I mean, because it was such a classic album when it came out in the dancehall landscape, and people responded to it extremely well. So when the 10th year was approaching, TJ and I, by TJ, I mean my co-producer, we were like, hey, why not just revisit it, put a few new songs and re-release it? That's what we did.
It is quite a treat.
Thank you.
Now, your murder conviction was overturned last year after a juror was accused of bribery. A judge has said that you will not be recharged. What does it feel like for you to be a free man at this point?
It's a blessing, man. I just put my faith and my life in God's hands and just let him lead. And he has been leading me through so many dark places, but I always come out on top. I think my life is just a redemption story, and it's a good story to motivate people. Know what I mean? But what I want people to get from the story, all things are possible through God first. Hard work, determination, and you're good.
And how were you able to still stay so connected, creating hits while you were behind bars like Fever? And your fans, it seemed like, if anything, it actually increased your popularity.
I mean, yes, it did. How did I do it? I just had to do it. Like I said, I was fighting Graves' disease. I was fighting to keep my kids, my family together, you know what I mean? But I still had to find the time to do what I had to do as a man. So I think my resilience comes from my determination.
Your Freedom Street concert in Kingston, Jamaica on New Year's Eve. I don't even have to finish the question. Tell me how that felt. That was your first time publicly performing in 13 years.
Yes, that was a triumphant feeling to know that you're in your own national stadium singing for over 35,000 people. The energy, man, just the vibe. God was definitely in the room, and I'm telling you, the people responded well. Everyone loved it. And we've just been touring since then.
Your U.S. visa has been reinstated.
Yes,
congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
Brooklyn is in the house. You have sold out concerts here. It's not regular necessarily that reggae artists, maybe if you perform very well in Jamaica, it's not that you automatically are going to get the traction in America.
Oh, no.
What do you think it is about your sound, your music, your vibe that has attracted such a fan base?
I mean, good music lives on forever, but as a star, people can't just like your music. They have to like your personality. I have fun. I bring the vibes. Hence the name VYBZ Cartel. Plus, my music spans a large amount of time, so mothers and daughters can come to my show and both enjoy themselves, sons and dads. In terms of how my catalog is huge, and it's been around for like 23, 24 years.
So my lovely people, that is it for the video today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, big up on yourself.